Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the lives of the world's most successful business leaders. Today, we are diving into the daily routine of Tim Cook, the man behind Apple's historic rise to become the world's first trillion-dollar company. Despite being one of the most elusive CEOs in the tech industry, we've dug deep to uncover the secrets of Tim's daily schedule. From his early morning routine to his hardworking approach to managing Apple's global business, and even his frugal habits outside of the office, we have got it all covered. So if you are curious about how Tim Cook manages to run one of the largest tech companies in the world and still find time for his personal life, then you would not want to miss this video. Let's get started. When you think of tech CEOs, you might immediately picture Elon Musk with his Twitter antics and flamethrowers. But what about Apple's CEO, Tim Cook? He may not be as flashy as some of his counterparts, but he's still a force to be reckoned with in the tech world. After all, he's the man who took the reins of Apple from the legendary Steve Jobs and led the company to become the world's first trillion-dollar company. But what does the daily routine of this elusive tech titan look like? Well, we did some digging and found some fascinating insights. For starters, Cook is a serious fitness enthusiast, waking up at 3:45 a.m. every morning to hit the gym and sweat it out before most of us have even opened our eyes. And while he may be a hard boss, he's fair, often seen having lunch with his employees in the Apple Park food court. Despite running the world's largest tech company, Cook manages to maintain a good work-life balance, squeezing in some biking or hiking in the afternoons, and usually heading to bed by 8:45 p.m. to get his 7 hours of shut-eye. And if you're curious about his personal life, good luck finding his home on Google Street View. It's blurred out. So if you want to know more about the daily routine of this tech titan, keep watching. Cook is known for his commitment to privacy, both in his personal life and in his role at Apple. As CEO, he has consistently taken a strong stance on protecting user privacy and has clashed with governments and law enforcement agencies over access to user data. In his personal life, Cook is equally careful about guarding his own privacy. He rarely gives interviews or speaks publicly outside of official Apple events, and he keeps his personal life and relationships out of the public eye. Tim Cook may be a tech titan, but he's also a fitness fanatic and nature lover. He's been spotted hitting the hiking trails and pedaling his way through the streets on his trusty bike. In fact, he's such a fitness nut that Apple's latest release, the Apple Watch, is geared towards the health-conscious and exercise enthusiasts just like him. And if you need further proof of his love for the outdoors, just take a peek at his Twitter page where he's shared a photo of Yosemite National Park. It seems this CEO knows how to balance the demands of running a trillion-dollar company with the joys of staying active and enjoying nature. Cook has even gone as far as to compete in a charity cycling event, the AIDS LIFECYCLE ride, which takes place over 7 days, covering 545 miles from San Francisco to Los Angeles. His love of cycling also extends to using it as a way to commute to work, often seen riding his bike to the Apple campus. But it's not just physical activity that Cook enjoys. He's also an avid reader and often recommends books that have inspired him on Twitter. From Competing Against Time by George Stock Jr. and Thomas Hout to SPQR by Mary Beard, Cook's bookshelf is a testament to his diverse interests. When he's not cycling or reading, Cook also enjoys spending time with his 2 dogs, a golden doodle named Daisy and a yellow Labrador named Buddy. In fact, he's been known to bring them to work with him occasionally, much to the delight of Apple employees. Despite his busy schedule, Cook has managed to maintain a healthy work-life balance and pursue his passions outside of work. It's clear that his dedication to fitness, learning, and spending time with loved ones has contributed to his success as a CEO and as a person. Despite his private nature, Cook has been open about his commitment to social and environmental causes. He has been a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, and under his leadership, Apple has made significant investments in renewable energy and sustainability. Cook's leadership style may be less flashy than some of his tech CEO counterparts, but his results speak for themselves. Apple has continued to thrive and innovate under his stewardship, and he is widely respected as one of the most successful CEOs in the tech industry. But how does he compare to the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Jobs? Comparing Tim Cook to Steve Jobs is like comparing apples to oranges. Both were instrumental in building the tech giant Apple into the behemoth it is today, but they have vastly different styles and approaches. Steve Jobs was the visionary who saw possibilities where others saw limitations. He was a master showman who could captivate audiences with his keynote speeches, and his relentless pursuit of perfection drove Apple to create game-changing products like the iPhone and the iPad. On the other hand, Tim Cook is a master of logistics and supply chain management. He's the one who makes sure that Apple's products get manufactured and delivered to customers in a timely and efficient manner. He's not a showman like Jobs, but he's a shrewd businessman who knows how to make money. While Cook may not have the same level of charisma as Jobs, he's a leader in his own right. Under his stewardship, Apple has continued to grow and innovate. Cook has pushed the company to expand into new areas like wearables and services, and Apple has continued to break records in terms of revenue and profitability. While Steve Jobs was a visionary who changed the world, Tim Cook is a skilled manager who has kept Apple on track and helped it thrive in a rapidly changing industry. Both are important figures in the history of Apple, and it's impossible to say which is better. Tim Cook's daily routine may seem intense, but it's clear that he is a man who takes his work and health seriously. He has helped lead Apple to incredible success during his tenure as CEO, cementing the company's place as a market leader in both wearables and services. Though he may not have the same level of charisma as his predecessor, Steve Jobs, Cook's no-nonsense approach to management has earned him the respect of his employees and peers alike. From waking up at 3:45 a.m. to going to bed by 8:45 p.m., Cook's schedule is a testament to the hard work and dedication required to lead one of the world's most valuable companies.